continuing on the level 95 questy quests, and I'm very excited. We found the gate to the Golden City. That's all we saw. We were able to look but not touch. Soon though, I hope. Soon. Well, we've done it. We've seen Wuklomat to victory in the Red Succession. Like me, I expect you to have no few questions about the Golden City, but they must wait until a claimant has settled into her new role. Even as we speak, she prepares for the Ascension ceremony back at the palace. I'm given to understand it will be held in a few days' time. In the meantime, let us all enjoy some well-deserved rest. Ymir Air Current. Oh man, I thought there'd be a cutscene after this. That's why I waited. I've been lied to. Upon speaking with, yeah, here we go. Dawn of a new tomorrow. Welcome back, and may I congratulate you on Wuklomat's victory in the Red Succession. It is our great honor to host the comrades of the future Dawn Servant. Such a grand journey has doubtless left you fatigued. Please relax and enjoy your stay. Boo, 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 boo. I'm so excited. Well, not a surprise. Surprised to see me? I suppose it's only natural. May I come in? I haven't properly thanked you. What did I do? I mean, I'll take it, but what did I do? That my sister was able to realize her potential is a testament to the quality of her traveling companions, particularly you. For that, you have my heartfelt gratitude. I only did as you might have in my position. Wuklomat did all the work. I was just moral support. I'm on vacay. My primary business and calling is to deliver a message from Limajit. As you well know, after the Ascension ceremony, she will officially take up the mantle of Dawn Servant. She has expressed a desire for you to accept a post within her administration. Oh god, I don't want that. I mean, thank you, but no. While making no mention of me. Why? You needn't decide immediately. My sister will broach the matter with you again after the ceremony. I don't want a position. Whether you continue to assist Limajit or not is up to you. That is all, if you'll excuse me. No, give my position to Kona. Kona should have it. Keep saying Limajit, that's not the actual pronunciation. You have become someone irreplaceable to her. As her brother, I acknowledge that with no little jealousy. It's a Makode thing. But believe me when I say that I hope you will stay by her side. I mean, like, I'll stay her friend, but I don't want, like, an official position. And thus it arrived. The day of the Dawn Servant Ascension Ceremony.
What a crowd! As befits the changing of Dawn Servants.
It's starting. Dawn Servant!
Look! He's here!
The head of reason is resting again. Thought he'd grace us for this occasion at least.
I thought so too.
People of Tuliolal, you honor us with your presence. For on this auspicious day, we witness the dusking of one era and the dawning of the next. The succession of Dawn Servants. But I've talked for long enough. Allow me to present the claimant, whose determination, wisdom, and compassion guided them to triumph and the City of Gold.
I kind of figured she'd be wearing something different, but I guess I'm not totally surprised.
My daughter, Wook Lamont. Huzzah! Huzzah!
Long live the Dawn Servant! Long live Tuliolal!
Growing up in this city, I used to think I knew all there was to know about Tulihiolal. But my journey showed me how much I had yet to learn about the cultures, histories, and aspirations of this nation. Through the time-honored Ihana, the Hanuhanu taught me how they nourish and cultivate both the land and their bonds with visitors. And with their alpacas and tradecraft, the Pelupelu showed me the depths of their patience and fortitude, to know when to push through and when not to push your luck. From the Moblins and their artisans, I gained insight into the power of creativity, that it is when we are filled with passion and bolstered by the support of others that we produce our best works. I was moved by the history and hopes of the Yokhui, who believe that death isn't the end, that we live on so long as we're remembered. I felt joy and harmony in Yaktel when I tasted Shebruk Pibil, the dish that marked the beginning of peace between the Shebral and Mamurja after centuries of warfare. And I felt sorrow in Mamuk when I met with those who placed their faith in the promise of blessed siblings, and for this were burdened with great suffering. Through the understanding we forged, I'm hopeful that they will find what they seek through friendship and community, for we are all Turali.
Understanding with Mamuk? What sorcery did she use on them?
All of which is to say that, as I've come to know our nation, I've seen the ways in which we thrive, and the ways in which we still struggle. Some in Kozamauka must resort to banditry to survive. A faction of Yokhui still cling to dreams of conquest. Not everyone lives in peace and plenty. And there's still so much of Tulihiolol I don't know. Places I haven't seen, and people I haven't met. That's why I hope to keep learning about and from you, that we might build a nation where everyone knows happiness. Because if there's one thing my journey has taught me, it's that your happiness is my happiness. I say mine, but the Dawn Servant doesn't need to be a single person, does it?
Oh dear. What is she doing?
Yeah. My father led Tuliyollal to prosperity by the resolve and reason of his two heads. But my one head can only get us so far. To further change our nation for the better, I'll need someone else. Someone with the knowledge and insight that I lack. So what do you say? Be Dawn Servant with me, Kona.
Yeah. Good. He deserves it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Lamachi, are you certain?
Do it.
Absolutely. You take reason, and I take resolve. Together, we make a full Dawn Servant.
Yeah. Called it. Called it.
You'll have no objections from me, of course. But mine is not the approval you need.
During my time abroad, I experienced the benefits of foreign technologies, some of which I introduced to our nation. Dirigibles now soar the sky in the south, while locomotives traverse the land in the north. I was convinced that by imitating foreign powers, we could assert our strength and thereby deter invasion. Yet despite my intentions, I failed to understand what I was too eager to cast aside, and the very people I wish to protect. My own journey has taught me that culture isn't a hindrance to progress, but a shared value that binds us, connecting lives and generations. With your blessing, I vow to help Tuliyollal prosper in a way that honors the hopes and heritage of all her peoples. My esteemed predecessor would accept nothing less. For ultimately, I harbor the same wish as my sister. To give you cause to smile. That is my heartfelt desire.
I don't get why the two in the front were giving such a hard time.
Glad this didn't go to waste. This is the Lay of Legacy, the part of the Tulihyola saga where you and I become the next Dawn servant.
Good heavens! Don't tell me this is what kept you so busy ahead of the ceremony.
Just so you know, I didn't decide this on a whim. After reflecting on all we've been through, I realized it was the only answer.
Damn right it was. Ah, she's so smart.
With this, both my brother and I have worthy successors. He would have been proud. Of course you knew. It's been 3 years since my brother left us.
Holy shit.
It cannot be. The head of reason is no longer with us.
Oh, tragic tidings.
I didn't want to believe it.
Holy.
I'm sorry I never told you. We wanted the people to rest easy until our successor could be chosen. Planning the right was my brother's final duty. He was determined for it to serve the nation's best interests, and labored nigh without cease. And then he died, forcing me to do the actual work. A sneaky bastard. But he did well. I have to give him that. The outcome speaks for itself.
I did not. Oh my god.
Though not quite to the original script, your new Dawn servant rises. May they shine resplendent, and their rule bring light ever greater to Tuliyollal.
I have questions. Like, how the... Oh my god. Oh my god. Wuklemat was brilliant up there, wasn't she? The part with the second promise was surprising, but between the two of them, I dare say our new Dawn servants will be capable of anything. The future of Tuliyollal is bright indeed. That it is. Ugh. Earlier in Yoctel, fuck.
Changes in the air, and it's all because of our little firebrand. Every Ilmer father's daughter, that one.
I'll be watching where you steer this nation, lass. With what time I've got left.
Oh shit, are you gonna fuck him up? Don't fuck him up. I knew it. God damn it. Why? Ever greater, ever brighter. Kryl is brimming with pride. Ukhlamat has truly come into her own, has she not? Indeed, even as she moved the people with her heartfelt words, she retained her characteristic spontaneity, as evidenced by her nomination of Kona as fellow Dawn servant. As sudden as it was, I would like to believe she gave it all due consideration. She could do far worse. Kona completed every feat except the last, and that he only forfeited to help Ukhlamat secure victory. I look forward to seeing how Tuli Yolel will prosper under their care. Everyone, thank you for coming. I could see you all perfectly from up there. That was an impressive speech, Dawn Servant. I told you, no titles. Besides, after everything we've been through together, you're nothing less than family. So, like my family does, I'd like you each to call me Limachi. It'll be my honor. Thank you, it means a lot. It would also be my honor to call you Limachi. Mine as well. Indeed, consider us your Eorzean cousins, if such a notion appeals to you. Eorzean cousins? It's a little embarrassing, but not in a bad way. There are still lots I'd like to say, but I need to make my rounds first. I want to thank my supporters who are visiting for the occasion. Could you wait for me here? Of course, we'll keep ourselves entertained. That said, would you join me, Maxia? I ain't do nothing. Wonderful. Come and meet me outside the Winged Walk then. Where am I going? To the cabins? And I'll go to the cabin. By the cabins? Wait, no. That's a hunting thing. Where's this quest? Here. I gotta keep moving the wrong thing! Boop. Oh, she's literally right there. I thought she was like just below me. Whoops. Ready? Let's go. Our first stop is Aunt T's Tacos. And not just for a snack, I promise. I promise. Boogie Voo and May Blue should still be there. Okay. Hey, well, I'm gonna just jump down and you're just gonna follow me. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Oh, Callie. These tacos are delicious, though no doubt even tastier if topped with reeds. Dawn Servant Wuklemet, words cannot well express the profound joy your ascension has brought me. No need for formalities, I'm still the same old me. Alright then, I shall go forgo formalities. Ah, but I cannot. You are Dawn Servant. Too disrespectful it is to address you without your due title. As Dawn Servant, I'm ordering you not to bother with formalities. Alright then, I won't bother anymore. I could more easily converse with a drunken alpaca. Thank you for helping Wuklemet become Dawn Servant, Maxia. Political opinions in our community may have been divided, but a Dawn Servant's ascension presents with us all with prime opportunity, which is why I convinced everyone to participate in a commemorative sales campaign. A wonderful plan, no? My first big undertaking as a merchant. I do like the sound of a sale, so long as I'm not persuaded to buy too much. It's so good to see all of you again. I wanted to personally thank each of you for your help. The Feat of Reeds and the Feat of Gold were my first two tests as a claimant. If not for your guidance, I would have failed the Rite of Succession before I fully understood its importance. Now that you've given me a taste of celebrating culture, I can't wait to see what else Tuliyollal has to offer. In Jacques Turel, for instance. As always, you must observe proper etiquette. I'd be happy to offer my services as a tutor, should you desire them. I can think of no better instructor. I'll be sure to bring Kona as well. Your duties as Dawn Servant will be plentiful, but don't forget your promise to attend Ikihana next season. Of course, I wouldn't miss it. When I've made a name for myself as a merchant, I'll come by the palace and tell you all about my biggest sales. I look forward to it. I have been personally attending to your alpaca's care. Dare we hope to see you at the ranch again? Tell my fluffy, spit-filled friend that Wuklemet will visit soon. Anyway, you'll have to excuse us. Oh, you haven't seen Fongentine around here, have you? A tall, slim fellow with long, pointy ears? I saw a man matching that description by the weapons dealer in Bayside Bevy, in the company of a moblin and a pair of Yaqui, if I remember correctly. Bayside Bevy, got it. Enjoy the festivities, everyone, and the tacos. Oh, I gotta do it the wife. I'm running for the wife. Uh-oh, where am I going? Where am I going? He's on the side of Bayside Bevy. I found him! I don't know how I could lose Urfurler, but you know. Wuklemet, Dawn Servant Maxia, you honor us with your presence. Thank you for coming, everyone. I know the journey to Tuliyollal isn't a short one. Long road worth the travel to congratulate new Dawn Servants. To hear the head of reason has passed brings me sorrow, but we who remember him will ensure he lives on. May the acolytes of this day be his offerings to the future he envisioned. The High Luminary and I attend on behalf of Worklor's Echo. Had our people come in mass, we would have been an obstruction. Nonsense. You're always welcome, all of you. This is your city as much as anyone's. I'm glad to see you hail and whole, Maxia. Though I know little of the particulars, I can only imagine your latest adventure has been both long and colorful. Beginning with near shipwreck, if you remember, yet here we stand, celebrating the ascension of your claimant. When my journey began, I thought only of preserving the peace that my father worked so hard to create. But the feat of pots, the feat of proof, and the feat of ice showed me that peace is not simply an absence of war. Being able to live together in safety and happiness, that was all what my father envisioned for this nation. That's the Tuliolol I want for you all. So I promise you this, as Dawn Servant, I will do everything I can to bring that same happiness that the bandits in Kozumaka and the Yaqui of the Shiragu Sultan. I won't forsake them. As I was moved by your father's influence, so too many of the Shiragur come to accept your peace. Their beliefs have stood for a millennium. While not easily shifted, neither are they immutable. Well, I can be pretty determined. They'll come around eventually, mark my words. I can vouch for the efficacy of such determination. Thanks to the Moblins' hospitality, I have been able to rediscover the joy of my craft and honor my father's legacy. Now that good living is secure, the village overflows with field smiles. Such cooperation between Help Hands and Potsworn is the very spirit of a healthy pot pack. A partnership like yours is bound to be fruitful. I look forward to seeing the fantastic pieces you produce. There are some other people I'd like to see, so we should take our leave. Let's try and find Humun Rook. You got it. The Shabral Rat? I believe I saw him on the sands below. The Gleam Sands, thank you. Enjoy your time in the city, and remember, this will always be your home too. Are they both right next to each other? Because I'll do both. Yee. Here he is. Hi, Mai. You honored with a personal visit, Dawn Servant. Congratulations upon your ascension. No, none of that. My title may have changed, but I'm still just Wuklemat. More than just, I'd say. You have grown into a leader fit for this nation. Your father must be proud. I hope so, but big events like this make me wonder, you know, what my birth parents might say if they knew. I imagine they would say that it fills their hearts with joy to see the strong, compassionate woman you have become. I owe you my thanks as well for fulfilling your promise to me. I told Bukulja Jat to stay with us so we can all congratulate you in person, but he marched off, muttering something about not being able to face you just yet. The boy needs purpose beyond catering to the demands of others. He was always too obliging for his own good. I'm sure he'll find it in his own time, especially if he knows his family is there for him. That we are. By the by, have you seen Keteram anywhere? Or Tanakawa, that is? Keteram, was it? A strong name, if a bit exotic. We called upon him before leaving Mamuk, but he wasn't at home. I don't recall seeing him at the ceremony either. The first promise was notably absent as well, though I assumed he required time to salve his injured pride. Everyone thought he'd be the one to succeed Papa. My victory must have come as quite a shock to him. As for Tankawa, I'm sure he's around here somewhere, or ready to appear when we least expect him. We'd best be going, but relax, enjoy, and make yourselves at home, and come and visit us anytime. Alright, I think I found everyone I could find. Let's return to the others in the Winged Walk. Come on, unlock my hunts. Unlock them. Come on. I know you wanna. Come on. Ah, nuts. Gotta go find Kryle. She's there. I'm so glad I can do this because walking back and forth would just annoy the crap out of me. Welcome back. I hope you didn't rush on our account.
Seen everyone you wanted to see?
I have. Sorry for keeping you all. Now, there's just one last matter. What Kona spoke to you about.
I don't
I'm
want
sure
it.
he made it abundantly clear, but I'm completely serious. I want you to stay in Tuliyola with me.
I mean, but my life is not here.
I'm not forcing you, of course, but should you wish it, you'll always have a place here.
I come visit. I like Bee Gees.
Ah, that's right. This is for you. A permit granting passage to Shatural, which, as I recall, you've yet to see.
Big shiny bridge.
An adventurer like you could hardly resist.
Big bridge.
No?
Big bridge. I like tall things.
I can't believe our journey is over already. You accepted me as a comrade and stood with me to the end. You have my eternal gratitude. Thank you. Well, I had better get going. I need to start learning all my official Dawn servant duties. I'll be sure to share what my old man says about the Golden City too, once he tells me. Till then, feel free to pass the time as you like.
For now, I will remain in Tural. There's someone I'd like to see before returning to Sharlayan.
What about the rest of you?
I mean, it's balmy.
Alize and I also intend to remain a while longer. As educational as this experience has been thus far, we feel there are even more lessons to be had for Garlemald. By hearing about the peace your father facilitated, and then seeing you reforge relations with Mamook, we were reminded of a profound truth. That is, acceptance begins with understanding.
And, like you demonstrated throughout the rite, there are unexpected yet effective ways for two sides to understand each other. The question is how to encourage it. And by seeing more of this nation born of unity, we hope to find some hints.
Personally, I can hardly wait to learn more about the City of Gold. So, if I may, I'd like to stay in Tuliyola as well.
By all means. Your rooms are at your disposal for as long as you need them.
And what of you? Thinking of touring Shatural, perhaps?
Hell yeah. That's the plan. I'm still undecided, to be honest. That's the plan. I'm on vacation.
Of course. You're hardly the type to leave half a continent unexplored.
Then perhaps we could travel together?
Okay.
The person I intend to meet is my mentor, so I'll be visiting my hometown in Shaktural. If you have no particular destination in mind, I'd be happy to guide you en route.
Okay.
Then it's farewell for now. Take care, all of you.
I love my little wave.
When you're ready, come and meet me at the Shaktural Skygate.
We're friends to the end, you hear me? Friends to the end!
Very sweet. Oh, shit. This way. It's so far! Where am I going? Oh. Oh, the post, okay. I was like, where the hell did he go? Over here. Big shiny door, big shiny door, big shiny door, big shiny door. Past these gates and over the bridge lies Shaktural. You have your permit, yes? Packed and ready? No last minute stops to make before we leave? Ugh, forgive me. I'm afraid traveling with our new Dawn servant may have scarred me for life. So mean. Meanwhile, in the depths of the Sky Deep Cenote, oh, god damn it. This is the gate to the Golden City? 2 decades ago, your father bade me transcribe a letter to a scholar across the salt, petitioning the study of this place. What he discovered was something the Dawn servant feared enough to seal away forever. So we thought until the right's objective become the City of Gold. But to think that Tanaqua would have been entrusted with its safekeeping. Had I known that doddering old fool carried the set of keystones, we might have spared ourselves those tiresome feats. Great power sleeps here, and with it, you shall obtain your birthright. So you say, yet the new Dawn servants succeeded where I could not. Taking their throne will be no easy task. The Rizalian sun undermines his own potential. There's no need for worry. I have liberated the key from the Dawn servant's vault. You alone have the means to unlock the gate. You will gain all you were denied, the right to your father's shade. These bitter memories shall soon be forgotten. Seize your future. Promise. Open the gate and become the ruler you were destined to be. Yes. Ugh. It's working. Is someone there? Can hear me? At last. Who's there? Show yourself. The gate is closed. If only I could. Alas, this gate won't open for me. Only the key in your possession can connect us. Then, you are the guardian of the city's great power? I do not claim this power is great, but the knowledge I possess is enough to realize any desire to remake worlds. Oh, shit. Is that so? I knew it. Evil laugh. Ugh. Fascinating. Name your price then, for my desire is the world itself. Yes, yes, the Rizalian sun rises. Together we shall create a nation worthy of our rule. Promise. Why? Because he was gonna betray you always. Because you were gonna betray him. It's just how things be. The useless tool is cast aside. Yep. Deliver me a new world, one that bends to my will. As you wish, but in exchange. Why? Why? Hypergarb! A long road to Shock Turel. Erenvel is ready to set off. Let's go! Ready to get underway? Then present your travel pass to that guard and let us be off. You won't have to wait long to enjoy sightseeing. Seeing the bridge to Shock Turel is a wonder in its own right. Ooh. This gate is barred to save those with express. This gate is barred to all, save those with express permission from one of the Dawn servants. Signed by Val Wuglamat herself. My apologies, miss. If you would wait here just a moment. I wonder why it's closed, though. God, they must be so hot in that outfit.
Shall we then?
Let's go.
On the far side of that great bridge unfolded the wilds of Shaloni, where the sun guides in the Shitona tongue. A harsh guide, to be sure, with its blazing rays scorching the land and hardening its inhabitants. But sweeping change had come to the arid expanse when, beneath its red crust, vast deposits of ceruleum were discovered.
Oh.
Embracing this opportunity, Vau Kona supporters hurtle on, driven by dreams of a future illuminated by blue flame. It is here that our journey continues, our path taking us along winding roads of steel. Each length of track a declaration of hope and ambition.
Shaloni. I like it already.
My home, Yasulani, lies past Shaloni. It will be a long journey, but the railroad should make it easier. As for the way to the train station, let's ride these fellows, shall we?
Oh my god, that's awesome. Alright, I don't know what exactly we're doing. I don't want to risk it. I'm gonna go get a couple air currents and touch that shiny object. Here it is. Paswatani? Yay, my crafting is coming back to pay me back. Okay. Use this. Ooh, there's a vista up there. I wonder if there's access to it before flying. A Tumbleclaw? But it looks like a turtle. It's a turtle. I'll get this one, and then we will continue on our journey. Flying Popoto? Oh, hell no. I must look at you. It's so funny. Wait, where is this thing? Where's this air current? The north? Is it like up here? Am I already barred for my air currents? No, here it is. Okay. Yay! No. I take that back. If I get lucky and I find the next one, cool. But I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be good. I'm not gonna go nuts looking for them. Oh yeah, I still gotta go to Yoctel and get those last 4. Okay. I might do a fate though, but I think I need the bicolor gems to get the minion. I forget who sells the minion. Did I go the wrong way? I'm totally going the wrong way. I got sidetracked. Okay, I'm gonna go take the fate. I want to fight you, but you're probably gonna murder me. That's obnoxious. It's level 96. I'm a level 95, so I won't be weighed as heavily. But these are level 93 enemies. So like, that's crap. Okay, well that was not part of the plan. Now I'm glad I touched the shiny when I did. Short on Ronik? Afraid so. If one will suffice, I'll have a creature ready and waiting. But if you need 2, then you'll have to wait. The Ronik have been acting strange of late, more easily spooked and otherwise disagreeable. Picking out the few fit for Renton's proven bothersome work. They're usually so docile, and the ones I saw earlier didn't appear to be unhealthy either, but much has changed since last I was here. Not the best start to our journey. Still, the train station isn't far. Seeing as we aren't in a hurry, let's go on foot. About that, sir, as well-traveled as you look, it's not only the Ronek that have been giving us trouble. Other wildlife have shown signs of aggression too. A merchant should be returning too soon with one of our beasts. Stick around till they do, and I'll see you both on Runic for a safer trip. Your offer is most appreciated, but I don't think my friend here is particularly concerned about the wildlife. Actually, I may be a little concerned, but the Ronic, Arendelle, the Rodic, whatever gets us there, whatever gets us where we're going faster. But the Rodic! If this is your first time in Shaloni, I can understand your enthusiasm. It'd be a shame not to ride one at least while you're here. A fair point. If we're to give you the authentic Shaloni experience, I suppose it's worth the wait. Right, change of plans. There's a small town nearby. We can pass the time while we're raiding. Take it you're heading to Huzawadi then. I'll have a man bring the Ronek over there. Just mind yourself around the drunkards and troublemakers, eh? Alrighty. Oh, I'm going this way? Oh. Well, okay then. Last time I was here was a little more than a camp with a shop or three.
Well, well. It's become a proper town.
Hey! Now hold on a minute.
Some sort of trouble.
I'm talking to you, you old bastard.
Huh.
Give me strength. For the last time, the investigation is closed. There's no refuting the evidence.
I don't give a shit about your evidence, you lying scum. You release my friends, or I'll make you wish you had.
Let me remind you who the scum is here. Your friends, who had the temerity to point their firearms at me, the deputy chief of the Dustwatch. And after taking them into custody, what should we discover but incontrovertible proof that they had committed larceny? They will not be released until they've paid for their crimes.
I'd heard the peacekeeping force had been formed to deal with growing lawlessness. Seems the situation is bad indeed.
Still can't get up a fuss, eh? Sounds like poor Zekua needs his bottle.
Sure he wouldn't prefer his mama's teat?
Oh, God.
Treat me like a child, will you? My friends haven't done anything wrong, damn it! They've been framed!
Oh, stubborn little runt. Listen here, Zekua. If you want to be treated like an adult, then you'd best comport yourself like one. That means respecting the rule of law. Order may be precarious here in Shaloni, but it can be had if each man does the right thing. And for those that don't, well, they have to answer to the Dustwatch. Now run along and think before you cast aspersions next time. Lest you hurt my feelings.
I don't trust this guy. Like when he walked out,
that's how it's gonna
I
be.
kind of got a bad vibe from him, but now I really got a bad vibe from him. Don't pull the gun. That's not gonna help things.
I wouldn't if I were you.
Oh.
Is that?
There's a time to fight and a time to withdraw. For you, that's now.
What?
Hey!
Of course he would have been in the bar.
What are you doing, Zekawa? You better not be stirring up trouble.
Wahute! You sack of Ronek shit! This ain't over! You hear me?
You want to tell me what that was about?
Nothing that need concern you, sir. Zekawa is simply struggling to come to terms with the low character of his friends. But for good measure, I'll have the men keep an eye on him.
Yes, you do that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll go make my rounds.
I don't trust him. Oh, I don't trust him. I don't trust him.
I wasn't expecting to see your faces among the crowd.
Hi, Thanin.
Talk is rife there's a new Dawn servant. Take it you found it then. The Golden City.
Aye, the contest is over. And as I needed to return home to Yasulani, I offered to show our friends some of Shak Tural. What brings you north?
Nothing in particular. Just seeing what there is to see.
Can he get new clothes, please? Please, just something that don't look raggy. Going wherever the wind blows, eh? How very like you. Going wherever the wind blows.
Gulul Jaja compensated me rather generously for our duel. I'll be able to enjoy a comfortable life on the road for the foreseeable future.
So like a week. Got it.
But for now, I shall be moving on. Oh, by the way, I recommend you try the Sabatender. They may not look it. They're surprisingly delicious.
But we don't serve Sabotender here.
No sooner do we set out than we run into excitement. At least no one was hurt. This Dustwatch has the work cut out for them. For as long as I can remember, all disputes, big or small, were settled by dueling. The people of Shaloni rarely saw eye to eye, and for better or worse, it was the simplest way to settle differences. Since most would sooner not risk their lives, though, it encouraged parties to pursue peaceful resolutions in a roundabout fashion. The Dustwatch were likely established by supporters of Kona, preferring peace be enforced through the formal rule of law. A reasonable stance, all things considered. If things ever got out of hand, the Lance Guard would be first to step in. What freedom they have now would be lost under Zurul-Jah's authority. All of which is to say that, unless a lengthy stay in a jailhouse appeals to you, be mindful of how you handle your arms in town. I mean, I can hide them. That'd be cool. Saddled up. Arenville would not dither about for long. I should like to think the stableman has arrived with the Ronek by now. I'll go ahead to check. If you still want to have a look around, then be my guest. Come and find us when you've had your fill. I mean, I appreciate that it's a town, but if it's not like the besties of town. Oh. If your favorite dancer suggests you stop at the dance hall often, we've got so many coming and go. Oh. It's a dance hall? I want to go in. Oh. Whoa. The friend, I take it. Sorry to have kept you both waiting. Unruly wildlife's not the only source of recent distress, I'm afraid. Also been a rise in robberies targeting merchants. As a result, we've got a lengthy list of folks wanting to use our Ronek. Which is why I have to ask that you stop at Shenweezy Springs. That's fine, of course, but why haven't the Duskwatch dealt with this banditry? Kimeki and his fellows are doing what they can, but they reckon the bandits are operating as a gang. Rounding them all up's easier said than done. If you have anything of value, you'll want to take care. Thank you for the warning. We'll be sure to stay vigilant. Great then. If you're ready to set off, I'll see you on your way. Ready? Then settle up. Your friend seems to know the way, so I won't bother giving you directions. That explains the bombs. They're for Cerulean. No sooner to be dismounted, the next passengers are already on their way. They really are short on runic. Now then. Now where are we? This is Shenweezy Springs, perhaps the busiest town here in Shaloni. People travel here from all over hoping to find their fortune. The change comes to Hitsuwani was surprising enough, but this is no less impressive. They've achieved a great deal in the 3 years I've been away. The station is on the eastern side of town, but there should still be time before the next train departs. If you don't mind, I'd like to pay a visit to an old friend of my mentor. Ieda is her name, and if she learned that I passed through without saying a word, she'll never let me hear the end of it. She set out from our village some 10 years ago, hoping to earn coin as she traveled about Tural. I can but assume she too came here seeking greater opportunities. In any case, let us see if we can find her. Her blue hair should make her easy to spot. Blue hair. I like her already. Shiny, 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 shiny. This shouldn't be all that far. The north. Oh, because it's up there. Okay. I was like, I did it because it was super close to where I was. Alrighty. Ow! I don't button! I can't even switch classes. I want my experience to go to my white mage. The northeast. So there's two really close to each other? I'll take it, but interesting. East. As I get stuck on the rocks. I shall assume it's by the train tracks. Here we go. South. I found you, little air current. Alright, I'm going to do this. Maple is a little slow because it's not her terrain. It's okay. These are all relatively close, which is surprising. I figured for sure they'd be a lot further. Keep getting stuck on the cactus. There it is. Now the question is, how do I get up here? There we go. Yeah, that one's probably over there, so I will go back. Oh my god, stop getting stuck on everything. I get stuck on the cactus, on the rocks. No! Okay. this way. Ha! Okay, we're almost done. Ow! Where am I looking? Oh, find the blue-haired. Okay. Are you blue-haired? No, you're gray-haired. Oh, right there. Chitona. Got it. Yes. I'm Miete, and who might you be? She is my friend. Could it be? Goodness, it is. Ehrenfeld, yes. I'm gonna learn your birth name. Oh man, grown. You were such a darling little thing as a child. You know, it's only been 3 years since we last spoke. Really? Only 3? I suppose it all gets hazy after a while, living as long as we do. Well, this is Aete. She's known my mentor since they were children. Nice to meet you. We had the same hairstyle. I like her. Good fashion choices. Never thought I'd see the day when you travel with company. You really have grown, Ellen Shepe. Elaine, what now? Is that what they call you here? Like, I don't care either way, you know? Just tell me. All right. I was born Elaine Shepia. I adopted a new name when I became a gleaner, one that adheres to Eastern Vieira conventions, so as to avoid drawing attention. Given that this is a homecoming, it was only a matter of time before you found out. Nevertheless, I would appreciate it if you would continue using my chosen name. Valid, and I shall. A homecoming. You know, I've been thinking about paying the old stomping grounds a visit myself. It would be good to see Kashiwa again. She's the finest archer I know. Elaine Shepa's mother and mentor. Every time I dropped by, she treated us to a veritable feast prepared with fresh game she'd hunted herself. Oh shit, she's a hunter. You're impressive with the bow too, Iete, even among the Chitona. Oh, I couldn't compare to Kashiwa, but her skill at arms pales in comparison to her knowledge of nature. That's what earned her a place among Galuja's traveling companions, after all. She always was the inquisitive sort, but her journey across Tyrol lit a fire in her. Even after Elaine Shepa was born, she often left him in my care so that she could embark on another expedition in search of the unknown. Oh, you would cry and beg her to take you along. It must have been hard on you. I had to please. What? We're all friends here, aren't we? No matter how many times he asked, the answer was always the same. You can come when you prove you're a true explorer. Thus did she task me with finding the Golden City. Despite my best efforts, all paths led nowhere. I assumed it was a dreamer's fancy, a ploy to goad me into experiencing the wider world. But it was real, and we found it. You found it? Yes! We did! As part of the rite of succession, I assumed everyone had heard. That's amazing. Oh, she'll be thrilled. And eager to bombard me with questions, no doubt. We should be on our way. Thank you so much for stopping by. Give my best to catch up for help. I need help. I don't know how to say her name. Oh my god, Annabelle, say your brother's name for me. I can write it in my notebook. What's that about? I don't know. We'll investigate. Please wait here. Maxie's like, we'll investigate? You're not a fighter. I'll investigate. No doubt these are the infamous local bandits. Please, you have to help. I've been robbed. It's Namiki, Wukla Lamat's nursemaid. Anvil, Maxia? Hello. Come in closer and we'll slit her throat from ear to ear. Oh, come on. Be nice now. If you so much lick her skin, you won't live to regret it. Oh, you'll live to regret it. I can totally read today. Oh, yeah? Hold on. Did she say this is Wuklamat's nursemaid? Maybe this isn't such a good idea. Take the goods to the boss. We'll deal with this. Please, you have to give it back. She gave chase. The older woman gave chase. Okay, cool. I'm going after Namiki. This lot I leave to you. Do you have a dagger at least? Please tell me you have a dagger. Cocky bastard. I'll hang him by the ears and feed the old woman to the dogs. Now I gotta murder some people. We can deal with them later. First we need to put this one in the dirt. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm really strong. Your weapon looks rusty. Da-da-da-da-da. We're dead if the boss finds out I just murdered you with giant swords in the air. Your boss is not a problem. Where did you go? The cemetery? Oh, well, that's just... Can't get inside of it. Okay. Ocean, be careful while you step, please. Oh, outside of it. Perfect. Namiki, I love you, but why? Thank you. I don't know what I would have done without you. The bandit managed to get away, but I have an idea of where they're headed. You said they stole something from you? A bracelet. It was a parting gift from Wuklamat. I see. Close as you two were, I can only imagine how much it meant to you. But what brings you all this way? With the right of succession ended and Wuklamat crowned the next Dawn servant, she is ready to stand on her own. I told her as much and of my plans to return home to Yasolani. She gave me the bracelet that I might always remember our time together. It filled me with such joy. I wanted everyone to know, everyone to see this wonderful gift given to me by the vow of resolve. And now it's gone. I would have let them take every coin to my name, if only they'd left me the bracelet. I would ask what you intend to do, but I know that look. We're getting the bracelet back. I'll knock them senseless. It's what Wuklamat would want. Please, you mustn't put yourself in harm's way for my sake. Oh, trust me, they're the ones in harm's way. I can assure you no harm will come to us. Maxie will make certain of that. I understand your methods can be brutal, but it would be wise to show some restraint lest you find yourself on the wrong side of the law. Perhaps I should come as well. To be sure, all proceeds as it should. I don't know what to say. I can see why Wuklemat put so much faith in you both. Before anything else, let's see her back to Wheezy Springs, and it'll be safe. She'll be safer in town. Oh my god, I can't speak. And with Ayete there to keep an eye on her, we should have nothing to worry about. Thank you, both of you. Woof woof. All right. I do wonder if the Cerulean would have anything to do with, like, the banditry and other issues. Okay. Anvil told me what happened, and you needn't worry about Nanaki. If those bandits should find us, I'll kick up a fuss and see them driven off. That bracelet meant everything to her, and those bastards wouldn't care even if they knew. Makes me sick. But at least she's safe. I know you'll set things right. Braced for trouble. Oh, I get food out of this. It's really good. Ehrenfeld's composed demeanor belies his eagerness to help Nanaki. Alright, let's go and recover that bracelet. While I have nothing but contempt for these bandits, as this involves a gift from Wuklemat, we must be mindful how our actions might reflect upon her. I doubt Namaki would find joy in the return of said gift if lives were taken in the process. Aww. If it comes to violence, I ask that you stop short of killing them. The rest we can leave to the Dustwatch. Well now, that makes me think you're strong. Really strong, are you? Hi, I saved the world. I may have saved the star on one occasion, no more than any other adventure. I may have saved the star on one occasion. You saved the star? That's a bold claim to make, but if it's true, that certainly speaks to your strength. If your curiosity has been sated, then please indulge mine. Is there anything you can tell us about these bandits? Let's see. Well, of late, there's been talk about some unsavory types coming and going from Totoyani to the southwest. Is that the old mining town that was abandoned? That's the one. Now that cerulean extraction is a big business, no one wants to waste their time picking at the dried up veins there. Sounds like a perfect lair for bandits, not to mention that the one with the bracelet fled in that direction. So you'll be investigating the place. I can let the Dustwatch know if you'd like. No, not yet. It'd be best if we went alone. There's something I'd like to ascertain, if you've no objections. Okay. Right then, let's be off. Boo, 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 boo. Come on, Ocean, we got stuff to do. Okay. I was like, I touched all the shinies, right? I don't want to say I don't trust myself, but I don't trust myself. Oh my god, Maxie, you're gonna be level 99 soon. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm really tempted to go machinist. I was gonna go, oh, I can't go machinist. I have to do some leveling. Ah, nuts. And the queue times are just so bad. bandits have claimed this place for themselves. Look at that leather. Maxia, you need that. They've made no attempt to conceal their presence. How can the Duskwatch not have noticed by now? Because the guy isn't part of it. I'm just saying. A question for another time. First, we must find the bracelet. I don't see the bandit who had it. Perhaps they're in one of the buildings. Ramshackle as they are, it should prove a simple thing to eavesdrop on anyone inside. If you would go and have a look, I'll keep watch for trouble. Oh, there's an air current right there. I'm not passing that up. No, go away. Sorry, friends. I apparently ran out of space on my C drive. The bandits will not notice you here. You can safely eavesdrop on any inside. As you lean in to listen, a familiar voice rings out through the wall. Give me that stupid dude. Let me out of here, you bastard. Shut your mouth, you sniveling little brat. Ugh. Make me. I'll get you all back for framing my friends. The Vulture, most of you. You tell him The Vulture, most of all. You can tell him he can eat shit. How about we give you the chance to tell him yourself? We'll see how tough you are then. Look at me just sneaking in here. Not a care in the world. Oh. Bandits will not. Yeah. So we found Zawecki. Is that his name? Found the kid. As you lean in to listen, you begin to pick up voices in the muffled chatter. I don't know where we'd be without him. Probably shoveling sand, praying we'd strike it rich. Ain't that the truth? Only an idiot would work the mines with easier money to be had. Not when we've got a boss who can keep the Duskwatch off our backs. Hey, watch what you say. The wind's got a way of carrying secrets to the wrong ears. Maybe so, but who'd ever believe one of them sainted souls was running our crew? That drunk who bought your story about the gold shifting alpaca? Oh wait, that drunk who bought your story about the gold shifting alpaca, am I right? Yeah. The saint guy. He's the one that's gonna be causing all these fucking problems. I called it. My female intuition said that he was a scumbag. Actually, I lied. This could be rough. I am 5 levels below them. Okay, I'm ranged, so the advantage is ranged. Hey, Ocean, you want to heal me? Ocean? 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 Okay. That did nothing for my experience. Okay, that's great. Do I need to repair this? Leather worker, level 80. Ah, it's only 33. All right. So we're not machinisting in this. Because that's gonna just end in disaster. I gotta change her glam. If I'm gonna have her main questing, I need her to wear her other outfits. As you lean in to listen, you hear someone entering the room on the other side. I brought back a prize you're gonna love, boss. Have a look at this bracelet. Beautiful, ain't it? Bet it was made by a famous artisan. You idiot. How are we supposed to move something like this without attracting attention? Boss, please, please. Oh, shit. Oh my god. I was like, I didn't hear a gunshot. Reckon we could find a sailor who won't ask questions, sell it for a song. Here, your reward, and don't bring me this kind of grief again. I won't, boss, thank you. Oh my god. Ocean, oh my god. We almost heard gunshots. Finished, are you? Let's retreat for now. So, were you able to learn anything? Yes. Yes, I was. Their leader is a man of the Duskwatch? That would explain why these bandits have been able to do as they please. And you say they gave the bracelet to him? It seems we have a work cut out for us. Did you hear anything else of note? Sakawa. That's the boy who confronted one of the officers in town, isn't it? And you say they threatened to take him to speak with the Vulture. Their leader's alias, no doubt. Fitting for a man who preys on the helpless. Well then, not only do we have a better idea of who's behind the recent rash of robberies in Usadawadi, but we also know he has the bracelet. Retrieving it without bloodshed will prove difficult, though, if he's that quick to point a gun at his own underlings. We need to get him alone. I'll storm their hide. I can take him. We need to get him alone. Maxia, I love you. You're not running in people. You're right. If we confront him with his henchmen around, a violent outcome is all but guaranteed. They got guns, girl. I might have a plan. There's a small settlement to the southeast of here. Lou Watson Wase? Meet me there and I'll explain everything. Just when I think I get a handle on the language, I am slapped in the face and humbled again. Okay. Oh. I lied. Actually, I lied. I'll use the experience for a machinist. Whoop, that's a hold. Oh, I could have climbed out of that. Never mind. What? Oh my god, it does so little. I feel like with Paladin, I was watching like the gauge just move, but now I don't feel as confident. Oh god. They could eat me. Like they could literally eat me. I got really panicky. I was like, oh my god, there's things flying in the air. It's not, it's a mount. Oh, it's like all the way up here. Okay. Here it is. All right, now we'll go to the town. As I get really confused on how to get out of here. Okay, there we go. I made that a lot harder than it had to be. All right, we're just gonna haul ass, Ocean, because 5 levels is a lot here. No, leave me alone. Ocean, we're attracting a lot of attention. If we're to retrieve the bracelet without conflict, it won't be done barging in through the front door. We'll have to lure him out. To do that, we'll avail ourselves of Hikaya dragon-like creatures that live to the south of here. What? It's their breeding season, you see, and the males will flock to the scent of a female in heat. With a few ingredients and a sample of their feces, I can create an attractant that resembles this scent when burned. If we can lure the Hikaya into the bandit's hideout, flushing out the vulture and his gang. Then, while they contend with our flying friends, we can sneak in and search for the bracelet. I'm afraid I must ask you to collect the excrement. While you see to that, I will go and procure the remaining ingredients. Yeah, thanks. And before you say anything, I do not ask this because of any aversion to feces. It's simply easier for me to find specific... It would simply be easier for me to find the specific species of wild plants we require. Here, take these 3 pouches. See them filled and I will handle the rest. Do I get a doggy bag at least? Like, do you have poop bags on you? Ocean, the things we do for friends, you know? Yeah, keep him busy, other person. I go back the way I came. Okay. Oh, it's these birds. Oh. Oh. I was too busy running for my life. I didn't realize that's what they were called. Foul smelling seems promising. Too far away, of course. Got it. I cannot jump down from here. Okay. No! I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm the wrong level and I'm stuck. Finished already, are we? Yes. Excellent. This will do nicely. All that's left is to mix the pieces with the tumble claw fibers, dried tender root, and a generous helping of animal fat. Come, let's get back to Tona Tenwai. Wild Dahara? It looks like a metal beast, though. That looks so weird. Like, it seems out of place here. Oh, stupid cactus. Stupid cactus! Anvil, I brought friends. And I'm bringing more friends. Did I totally run to the wrong town? I might have. I ran to the town instead of the bandit camp. Smart me. Where are you? Here you are. Everything is ready. Time to set our plan into motion. Need this for Ocean. I do not want the food buff. Blowing smoke, Anvil's gaze is fixed on the bandits' hideout. A fair number appear to be gathered inside. Now's our chance. I will keep watch from here. The attractant I leave to you. Toss it into the bonfire near the middle of town. The Yihia will come soon after. Look at him running. Shit's gonna hit the fan. All right. Let's see if I can do this without attracting and fight. Nope, never mind. Foul smelling. What's that smell? Oh, that reeks. What did you put in the fire? It wasn't me, I swear. Did something die? Someone's wanting to explain that ungodly stench to me? Yep, I knew it. Get him, Axia. Kill him. Boss, over there. Huh? What in the world? Prepare to get mated with, you suckers. Or it's gonna be a massacre. Okay. Oh god. Annabelle, I thought we didn't want murder. Oh, so the smoke's supposed to do them here. I swear, when I find out who did this. Oh, hello, welcome back. I'd say our friends have stirred up enough trouble. Time to retrieve the bracelet. Hey, what's going on out there? I'm still in here in case you've forgotten. Sit tight, we'll be back for you. What? You gotta get me out of here now. They're gonna kill me. I'm begging you, please. Shh, they'll heal you. Shit, who is that? Hey, are you going to help me or what? Let's free him. The bracelet must wait. Let's break him out and withdraw for now. No offense, we know who has it at least. All that effort and not to show for it. Sorry about that, but damn, I didn't think anyone would have the balls to take on the vulture. No need to apologize. We were planning to save you eventually. Really? And I don't even know who you are. You secret admirers of mine or something? I'm just having fun with you, but I do appreciate the help. This man they call the Vulture. I've seen his face before. Was he not the officer you confronted in town? The one and the same. When he's not masquerading as a gang leader, he serves as deputy chief of the Dustwatch. That would explain why the bandits are so confident they can avoid capture. You are trying to get back something the Vulture stole, right? Let me help. It's the least I can do after you bailed me out back there. I have no idea where he's hid his cash. Reckon he's headed there now, though. We can go together. I've got a score to settle with him myself. I don't doubt that you do, but we need to know what it is first. Will you tell us? Right, so those bandits of Not in Yaoi, they're called the Daybreakers, and it was me and my friends that founded the group. But it wasn't a gang of cutthroats, not back then. We just wanted to protect people who couldn't protect themselves. Kids being harassed by bullies, workers being exploited by the mining concerns, folks who needed help to even the odds. That was 3 years ago, and whenever we found someone scheming in the shadows, we settled the matters the best way we knew how. With a duel. I see. By the old laws, anyone who loses in a duel must be held to account for their crimes, even if even those in positions of authority. And we made damn sure they did every time. Before we knew it, our small band of friends commanded a force to be reckoned with. Oh my god, I can't English today. Then about a year ago, the Vulture and his slugs showed up. They got the better of us and took over the Daybreakers. Everyone was afraid of him, so they did his bidding without question. But when he showed them how they could make a fortune easily, that was when he really won them over. Now the Daybreakers is nothing but a bunch of bandits and cutthroats who prey on the people it was created to protect. I talked over with my friends, Huey Kana and Lee Wine, and we all agreed the only way to stop him was to challenge him to a duel. And he accepted. I still remember how he gloated that he'd won. But when the day came, he showed up with the Dust Watch and had my friends arrested on charges of robbery. As if it wasn't enough, he then set their bail at a price no one could ever hope to pay. With them locked away, there was no one left to help me. None of my old friends from the Daybreakers, and certainly not the Dust Watch. And that's why you're ready to challenge him in the middle of town. I was, until that guy with the spear stopped me. No sooner had I stepped out of town than the Vulture's minions caught me by surprise. They took me prisoner, then, well, you know the rest. You said the Dust Watch would be of no help. Are they all working for the Vulture then? Not all of them. The sheriff, Kimika, he's as honest as they come, a staunch keeper of the peace. Problem is, he's a little too trusting and doesn't suspect a thing. If it was my word against the deputy chiefs, who do you think he'd believe? Well, if he knows where this Vulture keeps his spoils, perhaps he can help us recover Nanaki's bracelet. What do you think? Okay. For what it's worth, I have a plan, but I can't do it alone. A plan? All I ask that you hear me out, but not here. I'll be waiting for you at the springs. Shishi Noeasy Springs. I gotta hear it again. I guess we can decide what to do after he gives us his pitch. Okay. I'm sure it's an unpopular opinion, but this music reminds me of music that's in 15. Good, you're here. This is where he hides his loot. I expect he'll show up soon. Oh my god, I'm level 99. I'm not ready. Law of the land. Aaronville, look expectantly for the Wihuete. Well, look who it is. Storing stolen goods here seems risky, but I suppose it's an option for someone with his authority. Yeah, he moves the spoils in cerulean barrels, where no one would think to look. They're mixed in with regular shipments of fuel to Tuliolel, where they're sold off. You said he stole a bracelet of yours, right? If he knows you're on his tail, chances are he'll be eager to get what he can for it. But I doubt he trusts a lackey with the business, given the provenance of the piece. No, I'll wager he's not letting that bracelet out of his sight till he's got coin in hand. I wasn't sure what to make of you after Hutsawadi, but I'm glad to see you're more than an impulsive kid. Well, not my finest hour, I'll admit. But there's a lesson in that. The Vulture's a slippery bastard. If we're going to catch him, we need to back him in a corner with hard evidence. That's my plan. First, we need to lure him away from here. Over Husawadi would be ideal. For that, I need one of you to help me. This will buy time for the other to search the barrels for any stolen goods, and using that will expose him as a criminal. There is no way to tell if Hyude is carrying the bracelet, but regardless, there'll be time enough to find once he's behind bars. But won't he simply feign innocence? Oh, he'll try, and that's when I'll challenge him to a duel. A duel? That approach didn't work out so well for your friends, as I recall. True, but unlike before, I'll challenge him in front of the whole town. That way, he won't be able to wriggle out of it like before. Every man, woman, and child of the wild understands the importance of duels and the old laws. The deputy chief would never disgrace himself by refusing. Valid. But wouldn't you be breaking the law by using a firearm in town? It's not as if you'd be using live rounds, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. What's important is that I get him to duel with as many witnesses as possible. When he loses, and he will lose, that'll be the end of the Vulture. I mean, if he's confident, I could just, go in there and break his hand, but this is fine. The plan is not without flaws, but what do you think? I say let Tsikawa have his duel. We can trust in the old laws as long as we get the bracelet back. I say let him have his duel. Again, if it all goes to shit, we can come up with another plan to get the bracelet back. Thanks. I sure was lucky running into the two of you. You won't regret this, I promise. If you're satisfied, then so am I. I knew I could count on you. I was seen in Toten... Oh, not Yaoi, so it's probably best I stay and search the barrels. Then you're with me. Tell the Vulture I tried to rob you, but you managed to overpower me. Even if he suspects a trap, he won't be able to resist taking the bait. You'll want to buy your friend as much time as possible and make your way to Hutsatawi. Once you got the Vulture there, I'll take care of the rest. All right then, let's get to it. You're going down, you little shit. What's that Taylor Swift song? I knew you were trouble when you walked in. Yep, 100%. 100%. The Ihi Sia were likely that Chitona's doing. What's his angle? And then there's the brat. It's past time I dealt with him. You're avoiding me? You're avoiding me? Huh? What's this? An unfamiliar face in these parts? Have you needed the Dust Watch, miss? What? Sikoa tried to rob you, but you apprehended him? I see. So desperate was he to see his friends free from prison, he turned to a life of crime. How awful. You have my sincerest thanks, miss. Might I trouble you to take me to him? Alright. Not that this is an appropriate time for me to play tour guide, but if you insist. This brings us home to a thriving cerulean mining industry. The prospect of easy coin has attracted some undesirables, though. I am stuck, as per usual. is. We're in the middle of nowhere. I love it. Is this the place? I don't see him. Whoops, silly me, this is in the right place. Just a little further. I see. Very well, lead on. It's like such off the beaten path. I will click it because I am curious. Oh, it's probably about the springs, like about the pool. Yeah, blue gold. All right, nothing fancy. Good thing I don't take cactus damage because I'd be dead by now. Is this the place then? I could have sworn I left him here. Sorry, I'm stumbling my way around. Is this some sort of joke of all the... Let's keep moving. There it is. No! I'm busy! This better be the place. Ah, now I remember. I left him tied up around a big rock. Must have been a different rock. I love it. He's gonna get pissed off and just walk away. My patience is wearing awfully thin, miss. If he isn't in the next place we stop, I may be forced to do something you and I would both dearly regret. What, fight me? You asshole? All right. Oh my God. All right, where is he? He's over here. I still thought we were going into town, but I suppose not. I don't see him anywhere. Where is Yokawa? Tell me where he is, or I'll bury you in the same grave. Confound it, he must have escaped. Goodness me, where could he be gone? He must have escaped. That's it, I've had it with these games, and I've had it with you. Yeah, go ahead, try it. I'm gonna kick you. Hey, Zuhudi, you looking for me? Maxie is like, bye! If you want to place me under arrest, you'll have to work a little harder. You'll be begging for a sub by the time I'm done with you. He's got such a temper. I don't like him. He's like grouchy pants.
Wahoote! Finally caught up to me, I see.
Well, well, if it isn't our young outlaw. You've taken up stealing, I'm told. Can't say I'm surprised about that, but I am surprised that you'd offer yourself up to be arrested.
Sorry to disappoint, but you're the one who's going to answer for their crimes today.
Are you and props for carrying all that?
Hey, that's my jewelry!
And my bag! So you found the stolen goods. That's fine work.
This barrel was at Chisenowetsi Springs, mixed in with others bound for Tuliyollal. The Landsguard would have presumed it part of the regular ceruleum shipments and waved it through. And once it reached its destination, it would have been retrieved, and its contents sold for coin.
The audacity. Do we know who's behind this?
As fortune would have it, I spied the leader of this operation being handed one of the stolen items. A bracelet, which Vau Wuklamat had intended for her nursemaid, Namika.
Namika.
It was from the Vow of Resolve?
Oh, you've seen it then?
No, no, never. And if I knew who had it, I would have arrested the scoundrel.
Sure you would have. You would have had to arrest yourself. Oh, come off it. I saw your brace. Oh, come off it.
What's the meaning of this, Wahoote?
It's a setup, sir. I have the bracelet, yes, but I only 'cause I found it. I swear. They're the real criminals. They concocted this scheme to frame me, so they could get me out of the picture.
I'm gonna kill you. Because you're an asshole and a liar.
If you feel your honor's at stake, there's always the old-fashioned way. The law which folks have used to settle their differences for generations.
You don't mean...
But I'm a shit shot. The gun's fake.
Wahoote, I challenge you to a duel.
Love it.
The winner is right, the loser is wrong. Doesn't get simpler than that.
Yeah, have at it.
Let your pistols do the talking!
Please, do you honestly believe you can goad me into playing your game?
What are you, chicken?
You refuse then? Huh. A baby alpaca's got more fight than you.
All right, boy. But remember, you asked for this.
Come on, Zakawa! Give him what for!
Shouldn't we stop him, Chief? Even if it's just rubber bullets, we're in the middle of town.
Nah.
Be quiet. Just watch.
Fucking tumbleweeds? No way.
Oh, you little shit!
Look, we found a bracelet.
Looks like you've gotten slow in your old age, Vulture.
You and I are going to have a long talk.
I apologize for dueling in the middle of town. If you want to lock me up, then lock me up. But please, let my friends go. They've done nothing wrong.
You drew your gun within town limits. But Wihute drew first. Far as I'm concerned, you acted in self-defense. You're free to go.
Woohoo!
As are your friends.
Ha! You're not such a bad guy after all!
Just a man of the wilds, like you. But to think that Wihute had taken control of the Daybreakers, it pains me that it happened right under my nose.
What are you gonna do about his crew? Some of them are still in Tonatenui.
Tonatenui. Tonatenui.
Those who have broken the law will be taken into custody.
Tonatenui. Oh my god,
But those who
Tonatenui.
haven't will be given the chance to resume walking the straight and narrow.
I don't know what I did there, but okay. Tone. And we. Okay, Tonatenui.
What about you, Zakua? What do you intend to do now?
Zeko. Oop. This is Zeko. Which is the. Zekoa.
Why? What I've always done. Protect the weak and help the helpless. The old-fashioned way.
Here, this was Vawuk Lamott's gift for someone, wasn't it?
Yes, a person very dear to her.
That bracelet's massive.
I suppose this is where we go our separate ways. My thanks again for your help apprehending the Vulture.
You're welcome. I just want to spell Tonatenua, but I don't know, because that's not here. That ended up being rather more complicated than expected, but all's well that ends well. Oh, finally, it's over. I couldn't have brought him to justice without your help. I don't know how I'll ever repay you. Oh, I gotta go do something with my inventory. We're gonna look at that. Alright though, friends, we're gonna end here for right now. Be great, be perfect. Thank you for hanging out with me. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you'll come back for more of this exciting story as we hit the side quest city of Dawntrail. I'm very excited. Make sure you drink water. Take care of yourselves. I love you. I'll see you later. Till later.